Hello everybody, welcome to Homecoming 2011 at Colorado State University. I'm Tom Milligan and I'm your MC, one of them, two of them tonight, and host for the parade.
And I'm Amy Rezegi with the City of Fort Collins, and we are about to get underway on a perfect afternoon for a parade.
So grab some popcorn while you still have a chance. The parade's coming up the street, and we hope you really enjoy the 2011 Homecoming Parade.
Coming around the bend is the CSU Police.
Now the CSU Police's main job here is to walk down the street and say, "Remain calm, all is well."
They're very good at it.
Here comes the Air Force ROTC Color Guard walking down the street. Proudly displays the flag of the United States of America and the state of Colorado. Starting off the parade for sure. I believe Doug Niedermeyer's in the group there.
Here comes our Grand Marshal for the 2011 Homecoming Parade, Joe Blake, Chancellor of the Colorado State University System. Among his many duties, he manages legislative affairs, increases CSU's visibility, and promotes the university to find a dedicated funding source for higher education.
All right, next up we have our mayor, Mayor Karen Weikenot, and CSU President Tony Frank. You may have heard of him. Along there with the celebrity Megan Frank along in the sunglasses, trying to keep a low profile. Everybody say hi to Megan.
Next are the ASCSU Pace Setters. The Pace Setter Award recognizes students who have demonstrated an exemplary ability to balance a variety of extracurriculars with their academics. The Pace Setters are Lindsay Keller, Austin Ord, Ian McClelland, Mandy Rose, Reagan Brown, and Teresa Reeves.
All right, next up we have a little bit different car. It's the CSU Alumni Association in a 1923 Model T. It's being driven by Ken Munson and ridden by 1947 and 1949 alumni Al Maxey.
Right now we have the Student Veteran Organization, which is open to any veteran or acting service student enrolled at CSU. They assist veteran students in their transition to college life.
All right, next up is CSU's Online Plus. That's our Division of Continuing Education, and they are carrying banners, wearing funny hats, and they have a kid who's a little young to be a student.
It's never
maybe.
too early.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Too early.
Maybe not. Looking good. Way to go, Online Plus.
Coming up, we have Clear Channel Radio Northern Colorado. It looks like 600 KCOL with Gail and Al in the mornings, 96.1 KISS FM, and Big Country 97.9.
Okay, now we have, coming up the street, coming around the oval, the CSU bookstore. It is, as you all know, located in the Laurie Student Center and has many ways to help you get your green on. I think they're throwing some out now, so pay close attention. I think you have to get loud if you want to get green. Let's go, let's go.
All right, now we have the Girl Scouts. Girl Scouts is the largest leadership development organization for girls in the world. For nearly 100 years, Girl Scouting has been helping each girl develop her personal leadership skills and make friends that last a lifetime. Thanks for coming out today, girls.
Next up, the Poudre River Public Library District. They remind you to go green with the library, one of the original renewable resources. If you think about it, if you keep checking out books, you don't have to print new ones. Saving trees. They have owls and dogs there too, so that's really important. And I think that's a raccoon. Is that a raccoon? Ah, very nice.
Here's the Residence Hall Association, which strives to create an on-campus community with all students in the residence halls. They host programs such as the Winter Formal at the Hilton and create leadership opportunities for all students.
Next, we have the Student Leadership Involvement and Community Engagement, SLICE. These are the folks who help our students get involved in the community and do lots of really cool stuff.
Like Cans Around the Oval, that should be coming up soon.
Cans Around the Oval is coming up very soon. It was one of the efforts that they helped do.
Oh, here we go. This is the Swing Dance Society. They're committed to providing an opportunity for re-experiencing the big band swing era through music, dance, and history. And if you want to learn how to swing, you can come by every Wednesday for free lessons in the Student Center.
They need no introduction. They're from Ingersoll, and they're proud to be CSU Rams.
Here we have students from Wellington Middle School.
Very nice.
They get their green on every day through composting, recycling, and reusing.
And they have those crazy bikes, right?
They are. They're celebrating green transportation today.
How many people were on those bikes? All right, next up is Allison Hall. Now, the guys from Ingersoll were pretty loud. What's up with y'all? Come on, let's go.
Here comes some more dancers. These are the McTaggart Irish dancers. from the McTaggart School of Irish Dance. They wear their Irish green every day, but today they're doing CSU green. And some really fancy footwork.
Yeah, that's impressive. Look at those. Come on, crowd, let's give a little support. Let's clap along. Let's go. All right, after the Irish dancers, we have the CSU Apartment Life. They want you to get your green on at CSU Day at the Corn Maze on October 8th at the farm.
And here's the Collegian, CSU student newspaper.
Give it up for the Collegian. Hey, look at that fancy wallpaper job on the truck. Nicely done.
Very good.
Nicely done.
Here we have K99, the Good Morning Guys, Brian Gary and Todd Harding on Colorado's Best Country, followed by 99.9 The Point.
All right, now we have Edwards Hall. Edwards Hall, Ingersoll was yelling and making a big racket. What's up? Come on, let's go, Edwards. That is a nice bike, though. I like that.
Are you guys hungry? Here comes the Team Subway, who's been feeding hungry CSU Rams healthy food for more than 26 years. Tom, did you know that Subway food has 0 trans fats?
I did not know that.
Well, now we know. Subway, eat fresh and live green.
Are they throwing sandwiches? That's what I want to know. All right, now we have Susan Gutowski is running for the Poudre School District Board, and she brings over 3 decades of educational experience to the job.
Here we have more talented people, jump and rope partners. They work with schools and recreation centers to develop after-school jump rope clubs, and wow!
Whoa, get out! All right, I'm not a judge, but that's pretty cool.
That's incredible. There is nothing else to say.
All right, the next one is the studio. It says, on your feet, CSU, it's time to dance with the studio. Dance, music, and art. Oh, and they've been selected to perform at the Holiday Bowl's halftime show, which is going to be on ESPN. Impressively, they have all been trained to smile while they're doing this. Way to go, studio.
Right. Next, we have Ram Strength. The Lubick Foundation and Ram Strength is a Fort Collins-based nonprofit supporting local cancer patients and survivors by providing financial assistance for basic needs, scholarships, and programs and services to alleviate financial stress.
Excellent, a great cause. Way to go, Ram Strength. Okay, after that we have Front Range Community Colleges, our friends in Partnership in Education. A great institution, we're glad they're here in our town. Welcome to the homecoming parade. The design elements of their biodiesel-powered float are biodegradable, made of recycled or organic materials, recyclable, have or will have a second life, are powered by solar energy, and all kinds of other crazy stuff. So way to go, Front Range.
Here we have some residents from the Worthington. The Worthington is an independent living facility for seniors here in Fort Collins, and the Worthington knows going green saves green.
All right, next is our Good Samaritan Society of Fort Collins Village. Provides shelter and supportive services for older adults in the community since 1973. Their commitment to sustainability includes using a hybrid vehicle and supporting Colorado farms and dairies by ordering through local vendors. Way to go, Good Samaritan Society. Welcome to the homecoming parade.
They're showing lots of school spirit, and they are always committed to getting their green on. Zeta Tau Alpha Sorority and Pi Kappa Phi Fraternity channel Mother Nature and Brother Nature this year as the role models to a green lifestyle.
All right, next up we have the Dean's Leadership Council for the College of Applied Human Sciences.
Braden Hall is proud to be here. Braden Hall is represented by the Braden Activities crew. They will be marching a green-tastic banner today.
Way to go, Braden. All right, we have a whole list of Greek letters here. Greek life, we have Chi Omega, AGR, Sigma Alpha, AGO, and Farmhouse. Apparently the confetti is all biodegradable. Skeptical. I'm skeptical.
Here is iLead, that's the Towers Hall Council, and they're also excited to go green today. They're biking and illustrating how they do not leave a carbon footprint through their attire and their banner.
So let's go. Let's give it up for Student Financial Services at Colorado State University. They're here to help you get your green on. You need to attend Colorado State University. They'll work you through that financial aid stuff. Thanks. Look at that float. Now that's pretty good.
It's so sparkly.
It's very sparkly, very nice.
The Larimer County Department of Natural Resources offers more than 80,000 acres of parks and open spaces right here in your own backyard. They also offer a variety of outdoor adventures for the whole family, so go ahead, go outside, and play.
All right, next up is Richie's Express Car Wash, locally owned business serving Fort Collins for over 8 years.
Here is Fort Collins Youth Lacrosse. They offer lacrosse for kids kindergarten through 8th grade and have clinics from the fall through the spring, with most of the season taking place in the spring. Their triple goal is shooting goals, building character through athletics, and staying green by recycling.
Yeah, Vipers!
The CSU Gillette Entomology Club is showcasing a 14-foot-long, 99% recycled, one-of-a-kind ram bug.
Wow.
That's the right word, I think, yeah. It is followed by roaming recycled caterpillars and our successful safari bug hunters wielding their trusty sweep nets.
The Department of Newsom Affairs, representing Newsom Hall, is greening it up today and looking forward to the future of sustainability with their entry.
All right, here we go. It's that time of year. It's Countryside Farms. This is the 10th anniversary of the Northern Colorado Corn Maze. Get out there and get scared. Pumpkins frighten me. That guy is scary. Look at that.
Here we have a Mini Cooper from 105 Marketing. They're an honor seminar in the College of Business that gives students a chance to practice their skills. This semester, they'll be a marketing agency for many of Loveland. Here's one of Fort Collins' finest who just snuck into the parade. He's not on my list right now.
All right, next it looks like we have our friends from Studio West. Studio West Dance Center for the Performing Arts and their competition team under the direction of Jennifer Nostman, wants to know, you got green? Let's hear it.
The Collegiate Horsemen's Association is one of the oldest clubs on campus. Their float today is pulled by 2 Shire horses owned by Big Little Shires. The use of horses makes their float especially green.
I didn't notice anybody with a shovel, but I believe they got to be somewhere around. Okay, next we have our Wing Walk Drill Team from Arnold Air Society, Detachment 90 Air Force ROTC. They have cadets both from Colorado State University and the University of Northern Colorado, and their commander, Colonel Marzoff, was one of the best F-16 pilots. I don't say it's according to who, but I believe him.
All right, we have another float with a whole bunch of Greek members. We have representatives from Phi Delta Theta, Pi Beta Phi, Sigma Nu, Pi Lambda Chi, and Alpha Phi Gamma. Their goal is to get people to go green by setting down their car keys and trading them for handlebars.
Capital West National Bank is our next entry. As a Ram Club member, Capital West National Bank gets their green on while supporting all things CSU athletics. They're just north of Harmony Road, and they have a sidecar. You don't see many sidecars. That's nice.
Here we have representatives from ASCSU, that's the Associated Students of Colorado State University. ASCSU is forever green.
Now, I don't know. That looked like a bike and a bar at the same time. I don't know what I think about that. The AV events crew is getting it down. Academic Village, one of our newest dorms on campus, they're having a lot of fun, making a lot of noise.
If you're thinking about breakfast tomorrow already, here comes some good eggs from the Egg and I. This popular restaurant has earned the best breakfast in town for the past 25 years.
Oh, look at the kids. Hi, guys. Looky there. KCSU. Come on, man. KCSU rocks. It's the best radio station in town. Thank you for the water. Let's go, KCSU. Woo!
More cheers. That means the Greek Team 2 float is here, which includes the sorority of Tri Delta, the fraternities of Phi Gamma Delta, Sigma Chi, and Delta Sigma Phi. The float represents the green planet and green energy.
Now we have the CSU Formula SAE team. Look at that car. Does that look like that goes pretty fast? That is powered by ethanol, an alternative fuel, and it goes, man. How fast can that thing go, you guys? 0 to 60 in how many seconds? 3 seconds, 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, and it goes about 100 miles an hour. It probably has good brakes. Awesome.
Summit Hall is here. I think they're ready to give the car a run for its money. Summit Hall is home to the Live Green residential learning community.
Next up, we have Breeze Through Car Wash. I bet they put the roof on when they run through that.
I hope so.
This is Andrea Agnew, owner of Breeze Through, and she's encouraging fans to get their clean on.
The music you hear is for the Rocky Mountain Golden Girls Baton Academy, which is based in the recreation centers of Fort Collins and Windsor. The academy is directed by nationally renowned twirling instructor Yvonne Peterson and includes 70 children ages 4 to 14. They perform at Colorado Eagles ice hockey games, CSU men's basketball games, and last year they even won an award in this very parade.
Next up, we have Putnam Elementary School of Science. It's proud to announce their 55th year of providing excellence in education in the community. Putnam kids utilize scientific-based learning to explore and understand their connection in our world, and they look like they're having fun. What do you think, guys? You having fun? Way to go, Putnam.
Cash Bank and Trust is your locally owned five-star bank and has proudly been supporting CSU and the Fort Collins community for 10 years. Go green with Cash Bank online.
Passing out candy, somewhat ironically, is the Fort Collins Club. Excited to be part of the CSU parade today, and go Rams, they say. They offer a wide variety of facilities and programs where you can work out, relax with friends, and shed some stress in their day spa. So give it up for the Fort Collins Club. Oh, more Greek alphabet for you.
We do have more Greek alphabet. The gentlemen of Alpha Tau Omega and Kappa Sigma and the ladies of Kappa Kappa Gamma are taking their green global. They're sailing the 7 seas to rid the world of carbon emissions. That's a good plan.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Just go by boat.
They're known for their pickup trucks, they're known for their Mexican food, and they're also known for a little margarita action there. The Rio Grande Mexican Restaurant. What they say is they're providing sanctuary from the problems of the world while serving Mexican food and margaritas. So be careful of the handouts from these guys. Keep an eye on that, kids.
Our next vehicle is from Black Definition, an organization that creates awareness for the Fort Collins community about African American culture. They host events like King and Queen homecoming competitions that are open to all the student diversity programs, and they plan Black History Month.
The guy at the rink says, Eagles! Northern Colorado, they're in the East Coast Hockey League now, and that is a Zamboni.
Actually, I think they call it a fan bony.
Oh, much better, much better.
If you go to a hockey game, you can sit there.
Oh. Is this the, Kelly, it is the Council of International Student Affairs. They kind of tried to sneak by quietly. We're not going to let them. Way to go, Council of International Student Affairs.
Here we have the Construction Management Board of Directors. Their float embodies the progression of construction methods over time to the present-day structures.
You know, if they don't have one of the best-built floats in the parade, it's pretty sad. Come on, Construction Management. It's looking good. Very green. I like it.
Green, Fort Collins,
Oh, it's got power. Dude, look at that. All right, number 71 entry is Mountain Kids. They are dancers, gymnasts, acrobats. They do that parkour crazy thing. The Mountain Kids bounce off buildings. They dance. They do rhythm. They got it all, man.
Oh, we're getting crazy now.
Oh, here we go. Here's a stunt.
Watch this.
Let's watch this. Here we go. Very nice. Excellent. That's a couple of shows of strength there.
Here we have Lazaro's Roofing, serving Northern Colorado. They do commercial and residential roofing in Greeley, Loveland, Longmont, and Fort Collins.
All right, the Alpha Center is our next entrant, and it is a free limited medical clinic that has been serving Northern Colorado for over 25 years. Provide free STD screening and pregnancy options and education. And they recycle, and they're very flexible.
What do we have here?
Oh, we have Silver
goodness.
Grill Cinnamon Rolls. Now that's a love and gift. Silver Grill Cafe, famous cinnamon rolls right in downtown. Everybody knows them.
If you have never had a Silver Grill cinnamon roll, you need to fix that tomorrow.
I think that's a really good plan. Okay, now we have concerned Fort Collins citizens. Let's find out what they are concerned about. They do not want our town and youth to go to pot. They are asking people to vote for the ballot initiative against medical marijuana establishments in town. And there's CSU professor and city councilman. There you go.
Here's Kathy Kipp, who is running for the PSD school board. She's marching with her supporters to promote alternative transportation and safe routes to walk or bike to school.
Next we have Little Horses.
They're
Centennial
so
High School Equine Program. They get green daily as students learn alternative transportations as well as vet assistance and land management. Is that what you call cleaning up after horses? Land management? I like that. All right, Corbett Hall. The other dorms have been really loud. Come on.
Bring it. That sound you hear is the CSU Chinese Club, comprised of students with an interest in Chinese language and culture. They're performing a traditional dragon dance, which is believed to bring fortune and good luck.
I believe they are saying "Go Rams" in Chinese.
I think so.
And if anybody knows differently, please let us know. That is a very cool dragon they have, though. All right, next up we have American Family Insurance, it appears by the sign. They want you to dream big and win big. They believe in carrying kids on shoulders. That doesn't seem like something you ought to do, according to insurance people. Thanks for coming. Welcome to the Homecoming Parade.
Next we have the Choice City Breakers, a hip-hop and breakdancing group that offers affordable classes to kids in kindergarten through 12th grade. And they get their green on by bringing their own water bottles instead of buying plastic ones. It's a good practice.
This is the first song from Animal House that we've heard today. Who's seen that movie? I might have seen it once or twice. Toga, toga. Okay, the Greek life pairing of Gamma Phi Beta, Alpha Delta Chi, Alpha Sigma Phi, and Delta Tau Delta. Wait a minute. That's not real. That's the one in the movie. Come on. So I see Otter, I see Pinto, I see Flounder. Who's Flounder?
This toga party also picked up some members from Kappa Delta, Sigma Phi Epsilon, Nu Alpha Kappa, Alpha Kappa Alpha, and Delta Chi Nu.
Wow, that's a whole lot of Chi's and Nus and Kappas. The last couple of floats have been pretty hot, on fire, so it's time to bring in the Poudre Phi Authority truck. It's a 100-foot ladder truck capable of flowing 2,000 gallons a minute. You would not want to drink from that fire hose. We have another big truck, it looks like, next.
We do. It is the Colorado State Forest Service Fire Equipment Shop, and I heard Smokey Bear.
Nice.
The Fire Equipment Shop is responsible for the maintenance and fabrication of 140 state-owned wildland fire trucks located throughout Colorado. Help the Fire Equipment shops spread Smokey's message that only you can prevent forest fires.
I've always wondered why Smokey Bear would wear jeans but not a shirt. All right, following up on that, we have the Sign Language Club. They are signing the fight song. Nice.
The RAM Club is the foundation for athletic and academic success for CSU student athletes. By supporting the RAM Club, RAM fans are empowering CSU student athletes to become the best and rise above the rest in the Mountain West Conference. All right, you guys, we see the flags, we hear the drums. This is my favorite part of any parade, the CSU marching bands. The band is under the direction of Dr. Chris Nicholas and Mr. Richard Fry. And they're led on the field by drum majors Devin Ames, Luke Contreras, and Ben Justice. The band was formed in 1901 with just 13 members. 110 years later, they are live and loud with more than 260 performers representing every single college at CSU.
The CSU RAM band has never been better. It's one of the best college marching bands in the country, and we're very proud that they're a big part and a very visible part of Colorado State University. Go RAM Band! Everybody have a great homecoming weekend. Go Rams!